Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today's video is a little different because we're working on the old truck. I've got a 2008 Chevy Silverado and I'm having problems with the backup lights. And there's a couple other little things that's going on, kind of strange. The little line that's underneath the neutral, park, reverse, it doesn't work on all positions. So talking to a mechanic friend of mine, he decided that it is more likely this part right here, and it's called a neutral safety switch. So this is what it looks like, and we're going to swap this thing out. It's on the transmission, so we're gonna have to get up under the truck. So anyhow, that's the video today. It's going to be swapping out a neutral safety switch. Okay, so when you put it in gear, you see the indicator. It shows up when you get to neutral. It goes away at drive. Then in third gear it goes back to neutral. So something strange going on there. So it's in reverse right now. Got the brake set. We'll go back here and look, and no reverse lights. So there's something going on with the switch. Okay, so here's the switch, and it's got a little safety on the side, and you have to pull this thing out to get the plug out. And then basically it's this bolt, and this is where the linkage is connected, and that one has to come off. Okay, bolts come off pretty easy. So what you don't want to do is turn that shaft that's pretty much it. And what we want to know is where the bolt was exactly on that slotted hole, so we can, looks like it was turned all the way to the left, and we want to put the new one back in that same location. There's a little bit of adjustment in these. Another thing I had to do was put an adjustable wrench on this to keep that from turning, so I could get that nut off. This is what I was talking about. See how much movement there is in these slots. And I don't know exactly where it's going to need to be, but I'm going to put it. It was mostly turned to the left, so this bolt was mostly to the left. It was turned, I should say, mostly to the left. So this bolt was further up on the slot. The biggest part of the slot was on this side of the bolt, on the old one. So that's how I'm going to put the new one. Hopefully that will, you can see the movement there. Hopefully it'll be close to the adjustment. Okay, I'm just going to tighten these back up. You can't really see it while I'm doing it. And like I said, use an adjustable wrench on this to keep it from turning when you tighten the bolt or the nut that's on there. Okay, that's pretty much it. I got all the bolts tight. Let's see if this thing will work. Okay, well that didn't work, and I think I figured out why. If you look at where the plug, there's a broken wire right there on the back of that plug. So that could have been the problem, and most likely was the problem. Okay, so this just went from replacing the neutral safety switch video to splicing a wire video. Actually splicing two wires. Okay, so this is how we're going to repair that. We've taken these little splice tubes out of the little red butt splices, and we're going to put a piece of shrink wrap, and this is a Harbor Freight special right here. We're going to cut this in half, and we're going to use a heat gun and shrink wrap that splice on without using the red cover, so it's more waterproof. Okay, we've got the butt splices crimped, and we've got our heat shrink tube on here. So we're going to center this up on here and heat it up with the heat gun. Okay, I think we got them pretty good. I didn't get that one very well centered, but it's on there pretty good. And I think they're going to be watertight. Okay, so now we're just going to put this all back together. I'm going to put the old switch back on because I don't think the switch was bad. Okay, we've got an indicator light back, or whatever that's called. We're putting it in reverse. We're going to go check the backup lights. And indeed we do have backup lights. Okay, so that fixed it. That new switch wasn't necessary. Put the old one back on. And anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope it helps.